sister are not in range most times. Admittedly, and it's still good. I've used that thing for a damn while now. The only key that is dead is the Winter's key, which not that important in the grand scheme of things.
I'm back now, and we're live. Hi, guys.
Hi, stream.
Hello. The foe is
Hi.
here.
Yes, I am back. I am here. Also, in case you haven't noticed, I've fixed some things regarding Foundry.
We can open doors again.
You can actually open doors now. It shouldn't be.
I'm no longer locked out.
Also, I think you should be able to use your HUD again now if you're one of those people who uses the HUDs. There is just like there's like a little. There's supposed to be like a little thing up in the top left-hand corner that you can drop down. You can also adjust how it looks in the
Unfortunately,
module
it
settings.
disappeared from me again, foe.
It disappeared for you again? Sons of bitches!
I don't know what happened.
Did you go into like the settings? The module settings
It-
for it?
It worked this morning, but then when I got on earlier, like the past hour, it was gone.
Damn
I
it.
got on, it was there, and then
It was gone.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know why it does that.
I'm gonna reload, see if it comes up again.
No,
Because
it's not gonna reappear if you reload. Mine's
It's not gonna
there
reappear.
either. Which module is it?
it's the
Token action HUD.
Yeah, the token action HUD.
What about the ninja info cards?
Token.
Does nobody get that reference? Am I out of touch? Probably.
What
What'd you
did you say?
I didn't
I said,
even
what about
hear
the
it.
ninja info cards?
Yeah, I don't know that.
I don't know.
Man,
Unfortunately, I
That's
don't
a-
know that either.
It's a reference to Yu-Gi-Oh! Or, I'm sorry, not Yu-Gi-Oh! To Naruto Abridged from back in the day.
Ah,
oh.
yeah, that would explain why. That would explain why I don't know of it.
Yeah, sorry, I don't believe in Naruto.
We're the
It's-
closest
It's
in
an
age,
ingredient in
Cole.
ramen. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm more
no.
of a nerd than you are.
Really?
Well, that is a
mean-
debate that can be settled a different day.
Oh, that depends on what variety of nerd. I'm more
Depends
of an
on-
anime
That's
nerd.
true. Definitely on a branch.
So wait, what kind of nerd am I then?
I don't know.
Art
That's
nerd?
a great question.
The
That's
stabbing
something you
nerd.
have
Want to
to
go find
decide
out?
for yourself.
Pretty much.
Okay.
This.
I guess I'm more of an all-around nerd.
Yeah, so
Boo,
who
pick a
does, like-
specialty for the rest of your life.
No, foe does like hundreds of things.
no.
Yeah, I do like a lot of different things, so I know a lot of stuff from a lot of places. Oh yeah, the pointers are back. So
If you press X, you can point at people.
yeah.
Point.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
We're pointing at Alex.
What's
Here we
the
go.
pointer again?
X.
How activate?
Why specific?
You're the new guy, we have to single you out.
Poke, poke, poke. Poke, poke, poke.
Poke, poke. We're poking him.
I'm not poking anybody.
Anyway.
We class this into sorcerer.
Anyway.
Touch on.
Be...
Where was I? So who would like to do a recap? Not really much happened, but stuff also happened.
My boss shipped himself as a sword. We learned that my boss ships himself around as a sword.
Nah, he's a
Often.
self-shipper. I see how it is.
Okay, that's
Oh
a funny
gosh.
joke. That was kind of funny.
Thanks.
Alright, everyone, right now, type in chat Yume Joshi Ichiro.
No, I will not.
Anyway.
Not my speed.
Anyway, yeah, we decided not to kill Pent. After learning that what he said is true, and he is in fact a member of the Wild Cards.
Still on the fence about that.
I
That
don't
guy
know
is.
much, I don't know how much fucking more straight to the point we can be, man. You have been given direct proof.
Don't worry, Ash is like that. He'll warm up after a couple months.
I'll warm up.
Yeah, I haven't known him for a couple months, so you know I'm still working on that. But just trust me on that. And we set up a meeting. We set up an appointment to meet with Hesperides and Solomon, with Tyrion at our side, so that because he wanted to meet with her for unknown reasons. And we spent a while discussing how we would actually get there, and I believe our ultimate agreed upon method was
Laser boring drill and using his illusion magic to cover up the hole when we're done.
Yeah. As we learned, through meticulous research, we realized that there are illusion spells that last indefinitely
Yep.
when heightened. So even if there is just a massive hole, fill in a bit manually, and wow, that sure is a nice do not enter sign. Closed for repairs in the desert.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened last session. So, yeah, you can go ahead and give yourselves hero points. Yay.
I'm at max.
We're full.
Yeah, I think you guys are
We haven't
probably
had
at max.
combat.
No, that'll probably change soon. I mean,
Good.
anyway.
I'm so full.
So you guys have had your... Oh, also, you'll notice with the tokens, any status effects and stuff, they're around the edge of your token now instead of on top of it.
Yeah, I gotta say, just unrelated to ReGenesis, I love this feature because I play a tiny PC in another server. It took 4 buffs to completely cover my token.
Yeah.
So this is the token I commissioned art for from you, foe. Nobody gets to fucking see it because I start with 4 buffs. So now people get to actually see it with this.
Yeah. So you get to actually see the buffs around the outside of the token and still see all the pretty art. Yay. So yeah, you guys had your meeting with your respective bosses, employers, I guess.
Gotta pay us.
I
They haven't said a word about paying us.
I think.
I mean, aren't we already employed?
Well, I mean,
Are we? Did you get paid? I haven't gotten paid for jack.
Crew
Have
is
you been doing
actually
any
on,
work?
Crew is actually on Tyrion's payroll, so. And so
I'm
is
not.
so is Ash technically. Yeah.
And Doc just works, like, he's got a job.
Yeah.
He
Dom
already
has
has
a
a
day
job.
job. The only one who doesn't, I think, really have a day job is Q-Minus.
Homeless dude.
The homeless
Homeless.
guy.
The hobo.
I am in fact homeless. It's true.
Although Pent, I don't know, really gets paid.
He's recently unemployed. He has a grace period before we can start making fun of him.
Also, technically, he is registered as an errant, so he does actually, work.
That also is true. I am registered as an errand. Hell,
Well, I
I'm
mean,
even part of
Yeah,
the
but that's
team
like
that
saying
all
you're
is.
registered as like an Uber Eats driver. Like it doesn't count as a job.
Yes,
I mean, it does count
okay,
as a job.
errand. Okay, errand.
Yeah, all of us in the room are ants, actually.
Yeah.
I don't fucking hear that from you.
Anyway.
I don't want to hear it. An errand isn't a job from another errand.
Would you rather hear from someone who isn't an errand?
Yeah, I'm disregarding that opinion either way. It doesn't matter who I'm hearing it from.
So, you guys had your conversation with your respective bosses. I'm just gonna refer to them as your bosses, because technically they are kind of ordering you around. What would you like to do? You've got time. It's only like 1600, like 4 p.m. in the afternoon.
We're gonna do Burning Man in the desert.
Again?
What do you mean again?
I mean, oh, you don't know this. Okay, so
Oh,
way back in session 1, I think it was, yeah. Everybody went around buying supplies, and Spen picked up a bunch of alcohol Yeah, a case of booze. And then DG was making jokes about buying drugs. Like flay leaf and stuff. And I made a joke, oh, you're just gonna go and have Burning Man out in the desert.
I see.
I mean,
Thank you for the
yeah.
Was that also the time we spent like a solid 30 minutes in total just making fun of like what was the Sky Pilots Lounge, like that Mile High Club? Was that what it was called?
There's that.
Yeah.
And then there's the elemental cocaine, the joke that Cole started.
You're welcome.
To be fair though, this group isn't nearly as bad about substances or alcohol as the other group.
Yeah, but we did
Which-
create
Other
the
group.
PISP, so
Which other group? You have
Starfall.
two.
Starfall is the other group. They're just
Okay.
like they constantly have alcohol. They're always drinking. Also,
Like
Like
There's
in a
this-
round game.
High Stakes was not a substance abuse campaign.
there's also this weird thing regarding cheese in Starfall, which has not come up again yet. But 2 party members have like a crap ton of cheese in their inventory, which will probably see use at some point. I don't know how.
Stink bombs.
Oh, and
Rich
one of the
gamers,
players.
I believe that they're smart / dumb enough to figure something out.
Yeah. And then one of the players has a wand that has a spell called 500 frogs. No, wait, 500 toads. I think it's toads.
300 cigarettes.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
500. Yeah, it's 500 toads.
yeah, it's 500 toads, which will will probably see use. But yeah, that party's funny and weird.
So yes,
Anyway.
I mean, our goal is literally to go in the desert, in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. So I guess one of the things the crew would ask is like how long Solomon thinks it would take for him to make that tunnel.
Let me think. I have to actually think about like how long.
It's
it
a
would
laser
take.
drill. It probably wouldn't take too long.
It's a laser drill,
It-
but
The problem isn't the creating the tunnel, because yeah, it's a laser drill. The problem is like making sure it doesn't collapse behind, because it is sand.
That is
dirt and rock.
incredibly true.
technically.
Yeah, sand. This ain't Minecraft. It's gonna collapse. So that's really the main time sink.
So, I have to think about it, and also it's a pretty long distance too. I mean, you don't really know how much of a distance it is. So, I have to think. Estimate would be, I want to say like a couple of hours. Like anywhere between 6 to 12 hours in order to like tunnel out with the laser borer and then make sure it doesn't collapse. So,
You'll have to be there when. You'll have to be there the moment it's done.
Yeah, and at which point, yeah, the next question is how long would it take to like drive over to where the tunnel would be?
In Table Rock.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not in Table Rock. It's like
Off ways from there. Off.
Yeah, it was like the Smuggler's Ridge, is like where you guys were at before.
Just around there.
It's around that area, in like northwest. So, I believe last time when you guys were going out there, you went by the little airship transport, which took you about hour, 2 hours, something like that. But it functioned like a flying bus, so with it making stops here and there, there's a longer transport time. If you're just going there directly by some other vehicle, it'd be a little bit faster.
Well, we got vehicles.
Yeah, we have a couple cars that we can make use of. We can all hop on Kimino's electric scooter.
No.
That's a rental. We're not touching it. You're gonna scuff the paint.
Oh my god.
I mean, hey, if
The
we
van
scuff the
again.
paint, you could just get the wisps to help with it.
Yeah.
Helpful
Look.
wood spirits.
Look, only I get to take advantage of my unpaid intern, okay?
Oh.
So, long story short, we have time before we need to go.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. It's enough
No
to
question.
buy supplies, get settled, or do anything else that you'd like to have taken care of in town.
Well, we'd already have to mandatorily buy supplies, so
Yeah.
that takes some time already. Learn that? I'm not sure.
Ooh.
Alright, we're gonna be going back to the desert, so everyone make sure you have water. That's gonna be... Not looking forward to the heat again.
I don't really mind the heat that much.
Are you even able to feel heat? Like, no offense, I know, like, I know you... Like, there... Like, you don't eat, you barely... Like, can you even feel temperature?
I've never really felt it that much, no.
Yeah, God. You know what, I'm gonna try something, be right back. Crew's gonna start making his way over to the freezer.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna reach in, grab just like 1 or 2 ice cubes,
Oh no, he's doing the thing.
walk back. And yeah, he's just gonna dump the 2 ice cubes down the back of Doc's shirt. See if there's any reaction.
No reaction. Kind of rude for you to do that, by the way.
I was just about to say, a funnier thing would have been to pour a cup of coffee and ask Doc whether it's hot or cold. And then troll him that way.
You're gonna have to repeat that. You
You're kinda cutting
cut
out
in and
again,
out.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Let me leave and then come back. Okay, there we go. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So a funnier thing would have been to give Doc a cup of coffee and ask him whether or not it's hot or cold.
Oh fuck, that would have been fun. Too late now. I just threw ice at him instead.
This is a Tales of Symphonia gag, by the way. There's a scene in that game where one character has lost the ability to feel like anything, like sensations or whatever. So another character gives her a cup of coffee and tells her, "Oh, it's hot, isn't it?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, no, that's really hot." And he's like, "I lied. It's actually iced coffee. I had a spellcaster make it cold." And then she tries to play it. I was like, "Oh yeah, no, it's really cold." And then he goes, "No, it's actually hot coffee." So, yeah, I love that scene. But yeah, that would have been a funnier way to try and figure out whether or not.
If I knew the bit, I would have. I just knew ice is cold.
Oh, I'm cold.
Anyway,
You
yeah,
see, the joke is cold.
Yes, I know.
No, I
How-
heard Nate go what? So
Thank you
It's
for
such a
explaining.
such a clever play on words. Anyway, yeah, crew dumps a couple of ice cubes down Doc's back to no effect. All you feel are like lumps in your clothes. That's about it. It's probably gonna feel a little damp and wet.
It's gonna melt later. Dang
It's
it.
just gonna melt.
Also, pen glows like a light bulb now.
Yeah, I don't know why that's happening, because it definitely shouldn't.
Do you have like a torch equipped?
Um,
Oh, I
My
think
theory
that's that's not
Just
the.
prayer light
gem.
spindle, maybe. I don't know.
no, that doesn't grant light, though. It shouldn't.
Oh no, he glows like a light bulb.
I don't know.
Jeez.
Also, yippee! I've got all my equipment.
Let's go.
Yippee!
Because I haven't cast the light from the Bibles in Wayfinder. I wouldn't blame it, right?
There's gotta be one of these effects on you currently.
Well, the problem is it's not, which is like the really stupid part. Because neither of them's changing light, and and I'm not emitting light either. I don't have a light source.
He's naturally that glowy.
I shouldn't be. Also, what the hell is that last effect I took on? I don't know.
I can't tell that is either.
It's not showing up on your actual effect.
Yeah.
So, like,
Is it an
You
item?
know what? I have a solution to this.
oh, it's your shining symbol. That's what it
kidding
is.
me?
Your shining symbol's in effect right now, so that's why you're glowing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the shining symbol, just in having it invested, it emits dim light in a 20-foot emanation.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Lamau.
That's why you're glowing.
hilarious.
It's because you're literally glowing.
Okay, incredible. The symbol is glowing.
Yeah.
Light bulb.
Amazing. Well, that mystery solved up. I can never escape being a light bulb.
We
Never.
did it, team.
We
Are
did
we
it.
leaving? Are we, what?
I mean, we gotta go shopping, you know? Some of us need water.
Heck.
Are you implying that I don't need water?
No, I'm just not sure if that guy does, pointing at Doc.
Oh, he still needs liquids.
So you guys want to go shopping, or you just want to like truncate that for now?
I need to
I-
go get Bird Magic Man.
I only
You'll go-
have 300 gold. I don't think there's anything that I really would buy with that that's
Well-
useful at this point.
Looks over at.
Looks over at
Okay,
Money
well,
Man.
like in character, Kuminos is not making the assumption that that's his money.
Howard.
Our money, comrade.
Our money.
Also, I believe Alex bought all of his upgraded equipment between sessions,
Yeah.
but in character, that's
More or
not
less.
that's not happened yet technically.
Yeah, so that's probably gonna be like happening. That's probably be what happened now.
Yeah, that'd be what it would
Probably.
be
I did
happening now.
go out of my way to ask, hey, are there shops around here that I can go buy stuff at?
Oh yeah. Nate, you want to see Magic Man?
Yes, I want to see the Magic Man.
Oh, you want to go see?
Do you know the Magic Man?
The creepy Raven guy.
creepy
Mr.
Raven guy?
Poe.
Mr.
Okay,
Poe.
You want to go see creepy magic shop dude? All right. Let me find.
But once he said to bring out that map.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Look at my bird.
Get your burb.
So let me pull out the map because it's been a while and get all your tokens back on there, or at least your upgraded tokens on here. Are all of you going, or just some of you?
I mean, I assume we're all
Might as-
just going together.
We might as well go. It's not like what are the rest of us gonna do?
We're all
While they're
going
doing
to
that.
mega chips.
Can't hurt to browse, you know. Maybe there's something I forgot I wanted to grab.
I can
I'm window
replace,
shopping.
Cruise Wayfinder.
I keep forgetting that you still have it.
Okay. So,
He's never noticed
Oh.
him gone.
Alongside the stone itself. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the healing rock.
Yes.
so let me activate the map. And then, where's my music? Is it this one?
Magic Shop Man.
No, it's not that one.
Oh man.
I think it's this one.
Trying to browse through music.
Yeah.
I think this fits.
Oh, hang on.
You know, now that I think about it, we could ask this guy if he could teleport us there. He's
I
like
don't.
very capable.
I doubt he can if he hasn't been there.
I'm literally just gonna turn off the light radios.
Oh, what happened to the light?
How am I supposed to see now?
It's only dim. We have the light cantrip, you rat bastard.
Anyway.
Now I've got to starve.
Umino's photosynthesis arc confirmed.
I think he lives in the woods.
My music broke, but
I'll eat it now.
my music broke. I don't know if you can hear it or not.
I
You can hear it.
Okay, that's fine then. We're good. Anyway, yeah,
I love Harpsichord.
it's been a while since you've been to the magic shop. Nothing really seems to have changed. Exterior's the
Are there
same
still-
as always.
Are there still 80 million ravens around?
Oh yeah, there's still a bunch of ravens around, hanging around, but that's Poe for you. Poe seems to attract weirdness.
Quaff the raven. Spark!
Lark, lark.
Alright, Peace. I guess you can go hang out with your friends for a little bit.
Peace nods at you. Okay.
They were
Peace will
saying-
just perch themselves on the bench, hang out with its raven buddies. What the rest of you do?
First, I'm gonna get Mate out of the car because he wasn't on the map.
Oh, I forgot that. I knew I forgot somebody's token.
You forgot mate. How could you?
Mate's not a person yet.
Mate's not a
Gosh, 30
person.
frames? That's crazy.
That's cruel.
Calling up Solomon, asking him to activate the orbital strike feature I know he has.
Also, there's
Wow.
another raven just kind of chilling by the cash register.
Ah, yes. Creepy bird.
You can talk to ravens about it. You can talk to any raven.
I can.
Just remind
I'm
me of
gonna sit
that.
on a cactus and spin.
Crew's gonna take over as the tour guide of the area for Pent. This is the, what's the name of the shop again? I can't remember if this shop has a name.
The name of the shop is Spellbound.
Alright, this is Spellbound. Poe's the shopkeep. He's the guy you're going to want to go for most of your magic needs, like magic items, spells. He also has the spell card making machine if you need any of those. I was gonna warn you that he is considered a bit strange, but you've already been with this group. I don't know if anyone could be stranger than the rest than us. So
I don't know.
He'll
Stranger
probably
things
be
have
fine.
happened.
You guys
Yeah.
enter the shop and it's the same as usual. Nothing's really changed. You don't see Poe sitting behind the counter like he usually is. He's actually on the shop floor, adjusting some things on the shelves, restocking most likely.
Pretty busy day. I take it.
You see Poe stop whatever he's doing, and his head swivels around in an almost a natural creepy manner, like a doll's head, and he stares at you. Not busier than usual, no. But things appear to have settled down ever since that incident resolved itself.
No kidding. Still feel a little sore from that day.
I trust you've kept yourself busy.
More or less. Just trying to calm down a little bit.
Poe fixes you with an odd, almost piercing stare. Misfortune seems to follow you.
I suppose it does.
Poe stares at you for a little bit longer, but then seems to shrug. Ugh. Whatever misfortune seems to follow you only seems to have left lingering traces.
I guess it could always be worse. But is there anything new that you got in?
Got any of them goods?
Oh, you're looking for new stuff? I don't. I'd have to look into it. Like you guys didn't ask me in between sessions, so I can't really tell you if he's got any new stuff in. So I don't have anything unique, unfortunately. Nope.
Nope. No unique things.
No unique things.
I have this one of 500 toads.
Well, yeah, there's that.
Wand of 500 ravens. It's exactly the same as 500 toads, except they're ravens now.
Oh,
That would be a funny item.
That's so Raven.
While I'm at it, do you have any of the materials for releasing a spirit?
Poe will stare at you some more, narrows his eyes in a squint. Oh, what would you want that for?
Oh. I have one bound to a sword, and I think it's time for them to part.
If that is something you would like to do, I suppose I could see what I've got in the back.
That would be much appreciated.
He's gonna nod and then shuffle away further into the shop, looking for whatever it is you're looking for. It's a magic shop. He's probably got some of that weird occult stuff hanging around.
In the corner somewhere.
Yeah, in a dark corner somewhere.
Locked away.
But the rest of you are free to look around some more.
Mattis is staring at the bird.
Oh,
The bird stares back.
Yeah, there's a bird right here.
Yes, the bird. The bird stares back at you, Huminos. And
It looked at him. And he looked at me.
Yeah, stares at you. You stare back, and you feel like you sense a little bit of intelligence behind it. More so than Peace, actually. Peace is intelligent, for sure, but this is different.
This one has a college degree, I see.
Oh, I think I already know. Yeah, I remember now. That
I don't
guy
know.
is a Reaper.
I don't know if the rest of you remember that or know anything about it.
I remember it now, but I don't think Crew knows in character.
It's been so long, I can't remember if I know in character either.
I don't think you
Yes.
guys. Oh no, wait, no. I think you guys do know that he's a Reaper or something. Yeah, that's about as
I
all you
sensed
know.
it,
Yeah,
I think. Maybe Ash did as well.
yeah. I think that's about
I
all
think
you know.
Ash gave that information to
Yeah.
Doc. So he's a little creepy.
Creepy man.
Ash is a little creeped out by him. He's like this
Mm,
guy
And
too
his
close.
and his main Raven is an extension of that, I think. But that's all I remember.
Mhm.
So yes, weird.
Mhm.
What does his Raven do, though?
The
Well, it's
Raven
currently
doesn't.
staring at Q-Minos, I
Yeah,
think.
it's engaged in a staring contest with Q-Minos.
beach.
You guys do anything about it or want
I'm
to assess it or?
I don't
Again,
know.
I'm staring at the bird. Y'all can do whatever you want with it. I'm staring at it.
Why are you two having a staring contest?
It started looking at me first. What do you want me to do about it?
It's it's a like fair enough, I guess. Uh, I mean, it's a bird. They do tend to kind of stare.
Well, then it's only fair that I also get this stare now, isn't it?
Are you a bird?
Would like to see if I have a beak.
I'd be interested.
No.
Is it?
And it would be considering the type of mask you wear. Yeah, considering the type of mask you wear, it would be pretty difficult to have a beak unless it was like a soft beak that could fold in.
Or like one of those
Could be like an
octopus
owl.
or squid, it kind of retracts in.
Oh yeah,
Well, no, that's
I
it. There's certain barn owls that have simply beaks that go straight downwards.
Oh,
oh yeah, true. I forgot about owls.
I feel like if I was a bird, I would definitely be an owl.
mm,
And with the
uh,
staring contest you're having now, I could see it.
Who's to say?
That was a terrible joke, and you should feel terrible for making it.
I got a laugh out of it. I don't know what you want.
Drew just rolls his eyes, but is clearly smiling at the joke.
Oh my god.
Real quick, I forget. If I were to want to, because I have some NT Spell Strike cartridges, if I wanted to make them like usable, would that be here or at the gun shop?
That would be here because it's more magical than anything else. Like, the gun shop will sell the cartridges, usually either empty or loaded, but if you want to get them loaded yourself, you have to do that at the magic shop.
All right.
Yeah.
Because yeah, while I'm here, I may as well stock up on some cartridges. Eh, yeah, like can't hurt to get another hydraulic push or a couple more what are some electricity attack spells?
hey crew.
Hmm?
Where are the wayfinders?
They should be around hmm, I think they're around. Fuck, where's my wayfinder? He's gonna point to one of the Class there's as he starts looking around for the wayfinder he forgot he gave to Ash. I could have sworn I had one.
Yeah. It's right here.
Oh, wait. Oh, right. Fuck, I forgot I gave it to you all that. Wait, you still have it?
Mm-hmm. Haven't had the time to give it back.
You. Fair enough. Just, Crew's just gonna walk down. Can I have it back now before I forget again? Please.
Just get you a new one.
I guess.
I think you want this one.
That one's tied to crimes.
Certain did have a lot of artificial blood on it. It can't quite get the stains out.
That you've never, not even through magic, can't even like. Let me see that. Crew's gonna like just let me try to cast a prestidigitation on it to try to get like the deep stains out.
What are you trying to cast prestidigitation on?
The wayfinder that still has some like very dried artificial blood on it.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. I mean, it does clean stuff.
Yeah. As a Crew, I think this is honestly the first time you've seen him actually cast something.
He's casting a spell.
So how does it look like when Crew tries to cast prestidigitation to clean the Wayfinder?
I think it's a bit of like a it's a cantrip, so it's a fairly simple motion, but there's just like that small there's just like the somatic components quote unquote are just like there's just a bit of a quiet like one hand's just like actually going in to try to clean it, but there's like clear magical effects as the other hand is sort of like napping rhythmically as the stain's actually going away.
So, as you're magically cleaning the object, it looks kind of weird and interesting. So, I don't know if you've ever seen laser cleaning of coins and stuff like that. It kind of comes off like that. The dirt just kind of evaporates almost instantly, but it's a little slow. You're new at this. So
yeah.
it cleans itself eventually, it's just a very slow process.
Yeah, it's not like just takes a bit of time. It's like it's just a stain. I've seen you use this before. Like
Mine doesn't work.
I've seen you use magic to clean it. It's not that hard.
Can't use magic for everything.
Yeah, not for, but like it. You know, it's it's clean now. That's the crux of the matter. It's clean now. Oh, look, Poe's back to help you with the thing.
Huh? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, like while you're in the middle of doing that, Poe sort of stalks up behind you. And for someone who's very attentive about, people being sneaky, Poe is actually unusually good at sneaking around unintentionally. Stares at you.
Yeah.
I have the items you requested. You see a pile of objects sitting in his arms.
Oh, that's great. I'll take them off your hands. He does like this like awkward like reach. Doesn't want to like actually touch the guy.
He's creepy. Poe doesn't seem to notice or care. He just holds the stuff out to you and lets you take them.
Alright. And how much is this?
He'll stare at the pile of objects. These ritual items. 3 gold should suffice to cover the costs.
3 gold. And Wayfinder and the what ion stone did you use, crew?
A pearly white spindle it was.
And that one. How much would those be?
I have to actually look up the cost of the spindle. Hang on.
Pearly white spindle is 60 GP.
Okay.
I hate that I know it off the top of my head.
And he wants his own invisible wayfinder.
Yeah, the pearly white spindle is 60. And if you want an invisible wayfinder or vanishing wayfinder, that is... Vanishing wayfinder is 150.
150 plus 60.
Could be
10.
Yeah, if you know the name of the item, you actually can look it up, and it lists the price.
Alright, 213. Alright, I forgot how to fucking buy things from the shop here.
Press control space.
Control space. Oh, that
Search
brings
up any
my
item, dragging your inventory.
That brings up my search tab.
Oh. Well, that's the key bind for Foundry, so... Oop.
Oh. I think it's in
you can still do compendium in, like, the companion tab on the right side.
You could even go to your character sheet, go to your inventory, and press the magnifying glass next to equipment. You'd have to like remove the gold manually, but
Oh, that's okay. I can do that. So it's vanishing.
Also, for the record, for future reference, any shopping for stuff or if there's any items that you want to get to shop for, please look them up at a session, and then I'll just add it to your inventory in between sessions. Because that way it's easier to figure out if it exists, B, how much it costs, and C, if you can actually attain it. It's a lot of I guess what I call bookkeeping kind of stuff. And it's hard for me to manage in session because I am scatterbrained as fuck. So yeah.
In that case, I'm just gonna be quick and try to get a 3rd rank Horizon Thunder Sphere for a spell card, just one, or not spell card, a spell cartridge.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I forget, spell cartridges cost about the
same as scrolls.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I'll remove 30 and add that.
Also, don't forget, like, if you want to get scrolls and whatnot, or wands, you can get them at higher levels for spells that are usually lower rank. So don't forget that items and consumables are very useful, as Starfall has proven to me. Anyway.
Okay, I have all the items.
So how does this ritual stuff even work?
It's
Yeah. Is there like an instruction booklet in there?
So Poe will follow after you after handing off the stuff, and nod. Yes, usually there are very, particular instructions when it comes to rituals. Get one thing wrong, however minor, can lead to... He pauses, and a bit of a crooked smile forms on his lips. It's a little unnerving. There can be some rather catastrophic results.
Unforeseen consequences.
Yes, unforeseen consequences.
Don't do that, Doc.
Wait, does Doc say that out loud in that tone?
He's trying to be creepy.
Trying to be creepy? Okay, when Doc does that, you see Trey behind Doc just roll his eyes and face palm. Oh my god, as if you weren't already creepy enough. I thought you were trying to be better.
I mean, these guys
It was
used
on
to it.
purpose.
This time was on purpose. But yeah, I sure hope nothing goes wrong.
Thanks for that.
I'm just gonna assume Pence walking up, just like basket full of items.
Yeah, basically.
Pent is pretty much all business.
I don't know why. All I can think of right now is Pence, like Little Red Riding Hood, going through the forest.
No.
Pent is the more like a fox, so
Keep
I've always associated the Little Red Riding Hood as like fox-like. I don't know why. Anyway, now I
Wasn't
just
about
can't get
fox and
the
wolf.
I just can't get the image of Pence skipping out of my head.
Believe me, I would
Hilarious.
like to remove. Believe me, I would like to remove it from your head.
skip.
alright. So you go to the counter, pay for your purchases. Is there anything else that you would like from Poe at this point? Whether it be like questions, information.
Oh.
I guess we're gonna go do this ritual before we do anything else. So yeah.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, how long does the ritual take? Does it say in there? What I've heard, rituals tend to take a while, so
Let me take a look if there's actually anything that exists. One moment.
I feel like
Because then
there
I can
is.
actually give you. Then I can actually give you an answer. One moment. Oddly enough, there actually is a ritual to create undead. That's second rank. That's not what you're doing.
If we can't find anything else, we could just like use that as like the casting, sort of like invert it.
Phantasmal custodians. That's different. Oh,
Would it be
weirdly
like
enough.
the ferryman lantern?
Oh yeah.
Oh
something
shit, we
like-
do have
yeah,
the
you-
lantern.
No, wait. Didn't you give that to somebody else?
We gave it to Kamau's landlord.
Oh
Yeah.
right, yeah, to
Yep.
help to help protect him from the undead that were about to come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We never picked that back up.
Aw. No, atonement is something different. That's like,
Yeah. Unfortunately, the ritual named Rest Eternal just makes it so that someone can't reincarnate. It doesn't actually bring someone's soul there.
weirdly enough, you actually would have access to the reincarnate ritual, but basically bring somebody back from the dead, but there's kind of like no guarantee. You're playing Russian roulette with how they come back. So you do have access to that, but that's an uncommon ritual, so you'd have to go find that, but you'd have access to it.
There's the
Let's go
call spirit
gambling.
ritual. Let's go gambling.
Let's go game.
There's a 5th rank ritual called Call Spirit.
Yeah, there's Call Spirit.
Which draws a spirit from the afterlife. I would say you'd be able to do the reverse of that.
Yeah, we can do the reverse. We can do the reverse.
Probably. It's a 5th rank spell. You're not quite that level, but I'd allow it.
It'd work, I think.
I think it would work. Also, weirdly enough, Resurrect is actually in the same tier of rituals. So.
Instead of Call Spirit,
Wow.
we're just gonna call it Banish Spirit.
Being spirit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
that'll
like,
work.
I feel like banishing the spirit would be easier than calling one, so makes sense. It would be like able to be done despite it technically being too high level for us.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna use that as a base, like the Call Spirit ritual, but banishing one would be... or sending one off would be a lot easier than calling one from the afterlife. So cast time is an hour. The cost of candles and incense worth a total of 50.
But technically, you said it was worth 3.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't know. Anyway.
I got a discount.
Hee
Okay, hold on. This is just a funny thought, yeah. We're doing this like Walmart grade stuff, totally.
Walmart grades.
That's a great value ritual.
Great value ritual.
It's funny you should mention that because I don't know if you've ever seen the newer remake of The Haunted Mansion, where there's this one lady, she's a medium, okay? And she name drops a lot of brands, and they're usually like drugstore brand stuff. Like candles from CVS or a notepad and pen from like a drugstore. Yeah. Stuff like that. So yeah, no, you would be doing with like drugstore brand stuff or
Very
Walmart brand
efficient.
stuff. Which is possible. I don't think the quality, actually no way, the quality would affect the ritual, I guess. But yeah, if you want to do the little ritual, the sending ritual or whatever, it would take an hour.
I mean,
We
we
got
have the time.
I don't have a job.
Technically, I'm on the clock, so.
You think we
I
can
mean,
do it here? He's got space.
Yeah, you got an upper floor, which has
Are
like
you-
the...
Are you okay with us doing the ritual here? Do you have like a ritual room?
You seem like the kind of person that would have a ritual room.
Poe will stare at you in confusion. Because you've been to the 2nd floor before, if you recall, which had the ritual space and the weird.
Oh yeah,
circles.
we literally know he has a ritual room.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, this past month has felt like a couple years. Oh, and we lost someone.
Yeah, DG disappeared. His power went out. He'll be back.
Ah,
Fine. I'll forgive him this time.
Poe will stare at you
And this
in
time,
confusion and tilt his head. And people say I'm strange and scatterbrained. I could have sworn you were all up in the 2nd floor several weeks ago. But if you would like to use that space for ritual purposes, feel free. There's no extra charge.
Much appreciated.
right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I forgot. My bad. Thanks.
I don't know if it's...
Grant, you want to join us for a ritual?
sure.
Nothing like a ritual to do some team bonding. Am I right?
These guys are weird.
Can't go upstairs. Help.
No weirder than high stakes.
Yeah, high stakes was also weird for a great many reasons.
Okay, there we go. I just have to bring them up one at a time.
This room irks me. Ash will begin setting everything up.
Yeah, so the whole process takes an hour, and you do have the ritual, which I will probably add to your... I think there's an actual tab in your spellcasting that lists rituals as well. I will drop those in as you guys learn them, and you can pick up new stuff, by the way, if you go looking for it or if you stumble on it. So it takes you about an hour, and you start setting everything up, and you have this little scribbled note, I guess, or a page that you ripped out from a book that shows you how to do it properly. And it's kind of very detailed. Like, it's very, very explicit. Yeah, there's a lot of steps. Even for sending spirits back, it's very, very detailed. And the specific ritual that you have is designed for the ferrymen. Other deities have different rituals or different variations on the same ritual. But anyway, it takes you about an hour to set up. Everything is in its proper place as far as you can tell, according to the diagrams that you're staring at. You've done this Wait, has Ash done this before, or is this his first time doing something like this?
I would say he's done it before.
Yeah, he's probably done this before. I mean, no matter how many times you do it, the setup gets a little bit easier. You're less uncertain about it. You know where everything goes. But it never hurts to double, triple, quadruple check, especially when it comes to stuff like this. You don't want to fuck it up. And at the end of the hour, everything looks like it's in its proper place, and you're ready to send Captana on his way.
I will bring him out and set him down.
You set down Captana in the middle of the ritual circle. Alrighty. I am going to need you to make me a occultism or religion check. Or actually, no, you have actually, blah, blah, I think a special skill that allows you to do stuff. Hang on, let me check and see.
I will also add, if we are doing this as the ritual, the secondary casters need to go first.
Well,
and there is a secondary caster for Call Spirit.
For this one, though, again, I'm not using Call Spirit. I'm just using that as kind of a base. For this, I would allow just one. So it's not going to be exact. I'm kind of winging it here, okay? So I will allow only just one because in universe, a single person can do this, so it's fine. I'm not going to overcomplicate it. Alrighty, so Ash has...
I have the Veil lore.
Yeah, I think the Veil lore would work as opposed to religion or occult. Let me see.
Do you
both the same?
want me to help? Because I have also those, which I'm pretty good at.
Yeah, that would work.
If you
may
like to
assist.
I will also like to ask if you would allow me to aid.
Are you gonna hum? Do a little humming?
Well, it's more like just some background music, some mood music to help you get in the rhythm of things.
Scary skeletons send shivers down your
Oh no!
But yeah, so the veil would be most pertinent.
The veil would be most pertinent if you have it. Otherwise, it is occultism or religion.
I do have it. I look at the. I rolled a 2.
Oh,
I got 33.
See, it's fine.
What did I roll? Roll what?
Let me see here. What would the DC have been? Okay, so this would be... 1 second, I just need to grab something. Where is it?
Shit.
Where is Captana?
In my inventory, I think.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
looking
in the
for
sword,
his
that's the
actual...
problem.
Yeah, he's in the sword. I'm looking for his actual token stuff that I had.
Oh.
I need that. Where is he?
Can't believe this dollar brand actually worked.
Hey, just because it's brand name stuff doesn't mean it's worse. Like, Ivermectin works just as well as I don't remember what the actual drug is.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, this shouldn't be too bad. Alright.
Oh wait, no, that's a fucking dewormer. Never mind, not that.
Actually, I have to think about whether or not he would be willing to get sent back to the afterlife. Do you interact with Captana at all while you're doing the ritual or before you start it?
Yeah, I would say they have a little chat beforehand.
Yeah, what do you say to him? Like, how do you prep him for this?
Well, you really don't have to stick around with me anymore. You won't be a prison. This thing won't be your prison for long.
You sense the katana vibrate a little bit, and Captana, or whatever the hell you call him, expresses a little bit of momentary irritation. Ah, good. Starting to feel a little cramped in here. So he'll be a little more willing to go where he's supposed to go. Alrighty. So, once you start the ritual, it's really nothing super flashy. There's a momentary flicker of the candles throughout the room. They snuff themselves out as a strange glow emanates from the center of the ritual circle, seemingly drawing whatever spiritual essence is in the katana out of it. And then, almost as quickly as it happens, there's just kind of like a poof of magic, and then the candles reignite themselves. The sword is inert. Nothing in it. Kind of unceremonious and boring, actually.
Oh, is he gone?
Yeah. I think that was pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I was surprised you were still carrying him around a month later. Like, I thought you would have done this sooner.
I was holding off for answers that I wasn't gonna get.
Here I was thinking you just wanted a friend that badly.
That's what peace is for.
I don't think we were friends at all.
Yeah, I'd be confused if you thought of him as one. He was kind of a dick. Again, like, I still don't get why you even went through it in the first place.
Those are for personal reasons.
Alright, well, what's your plan with the sword itself now? I mean, it's kind of... The sword got, like, changed when when the katana became Kapatana, right? It got like a pirate motif and all that.
Yep.
Does it still have any of that, or is it just the normal gun store katana now?
I'd say that there's still some lingering power in it, so it still has some watery powers.
Well, I'll hold on to it for now. It's still a weapon.
Weapon is a weapon.
I mean, yeah, technically, I mean, it's. I'm just gonna use the gas station sushi metaphor again. You know, it's like you bought it at a gun store. Yeah, it's technically a weapon, but I'm like 90% certain if you actually swing it at something like with any amount of hardness, it's just gonna shatter.
You want to test it out?
I mean, not in here.
I think if anybody would be offended by the quality of the katana, it'd be this guy for a number of different reasons.
You better keep
He's
that
from-
thing out of my hands. I will criticize the hell out of it.
Oh yeah, he's Ryushiman. He's also really good at analyzing metals. He's a smith, so Pent would know. Do not let it in his sight. He will criticize you for it.
It's in my sight. I just don't have it in my hands, so I can't expect it that closely.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah, but oh no.
Again,
What do you mean? Here you go. What do you mean? Here you go.
it's a gift. Welcome to the party.
I mean, you're the one here who uses a sword.
Yeah, that's okay. Well,
Also, welcome
Okay,
back,
so-
EG.
I'm going to unsheath the katana and I'm going to look it over.
Gun store katana.
Gun store katana. Even just through an initial fast. Where did you get this?
A gun
Just,
store.
He's just going to pause. You bought a katana.
At a gun.
store.
Yes, he bought a katana at a gun store. He bought a. Yeah. That's why I'm still on this. That's why I'm still on this.
Why?
Roll me a
Why would you buy
blacksmithing.
Honestly, I want to ask for. I would want to ask for advantage out of spite, but I just denied it on accident. Oops.
There
Not
you go.
wrong button was highlighted. Trade it again.
There you go.
Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna ask for advantage out of spite, but that's not how this works. Hey.
I could aid you with crafting.
It's true.
Check on this either way is going to be really low, probably. I think you're
And DG's gone again.
Oh my god. You just go back.
Poor DG.
Nah, it's audio
Awful.
stuffed.
That's a fucking 1. I'm re-rolling that.
It's actually a really
Spite.
good sword.
Okay,
Uh,
an 18.
let me-
It's a
let me-
lore.
I mean,
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Crew's gonna use the time to like look it over as well, just like as you know, not taking it from Penn's hands or anything, but just like adding on to whatever Penn's gonna be saying with he's not a smith or anything, but Crew knows how to make shit.
Yeah,
Clearly. Almost double your roll. Fuck you.
actually, roll it again, Pent. Yeah.
Okay.
Do it again, but better.
Yeah.
Do it again. Why?
Don't worry
Well,
about the
I just
hero
got-
point. I'll refund you because Crew was supposed to be helping you. That should have came first. So it's fine. Roll it again.
There.
There you go. 24.
There you go.
Nice
That's
to be
better.
And if you want that to count as an aid, that'd be a +3, so 27.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So with Crew kind of pointing out the more technical aspects of the smithing, the more technical aspects of its manufacturing, which you know as well, Pen, just from a slightly different skill set, but they're similar. It's appallingly obvious that this katana is.
For show.
It's largely for show. It's meant to look cool. In terms of functionality, it's bare bones basics. It's nothing made by a master smith, as most swords in Ryoshima would probably be made, or at least by some sort of artisan. This is one of those, mass-produced pieces of shit that you see everywhere, that's sold to unsuspecting errants who want style over function.
Hell, we haven't even used it. Look, like there's already like those microfractures forming there. Like, has this even been swung? Have you ever actually used it?
In your expert opinion, this is some sort of crime against the art of swordsmithing. That is the best way I can describe it.
I mean, it would function for like 20 actual hits, but like against anything hard. But it would function, I suppose. His disgust is obvious.
You don't gotta be nice about it, man.
You
don't gotta lie. You don't gotta lie.
I'm not. My honest opinion is that it would last for about that many swings before it becomes a hazard to the user. Don't try and parry anything with it though. It'll push shatter immediately.
Also, interesting of note, crew, while you're assessing or helping Pen to assess the katana, you do notice that, despite being obviously Ryushiman, Pent actually has an interesting blend of styles across his person. He's dressed in a very Western manner with a tailored suit, but bits of the armor are more Ryushiman. They're very Eastern. And then the weapons he uses are Western. He does not use a katana. He uses a standard sword and shield. So, just something interesting you notice while doing all that.
That's just, That's a +2 from crew. Just like using it at. He's not gonna comment on it, but you're using like an actually made sword, one that isn't made of like shit materials and folded 5 billion times just to make it usable. No, it's made of proper materials. Good on you.
You'll never
He
see
doesn't
it,
say it,
but you wouldn't know it. But even in your head, you can feel Pen glaring. You can feel Pen glaring at you.
Oh no.
Don't worry, he'll slip up eventually. But for now, he's just gonna. I mean, it. Yeah, for all intents, I mean, clearly, it worked. It did work that 1 or 2 times you used it, but I mean, like.
Who are you talking to?
I'm still talking about the sword.
Ash is gone.
I mean,
Good.
Oh shit! Wait, what the? God fucking! God, what the fuck did he?
At some point during your conversation and assessment, Ash just handed you the sword and wandered the fuck off. He's not there anymore.
You were just gonna. Did you two? Do you 3 notice? He's gonna look at Mate as well. Did you see him leave? And you just weren't gonna tell me anything? Holding Mate down in front of him the way you hold a cat that like ate your food.
Silence.
Well, you know what I was doing? I was looking over the sword. The pause.
Slowly turns to look at Minos, who knows if anyone would have seen him leave, it's Minos, so he knows that it was he just let them keep talking.
But you seemed like you were having fun.
You know what? You know what? I've been waiting to shit talk katanas, so you're right. It was fun.
Oh my god.
The stairs are. I hate that I can't bring multiple tokens across the stairs.
My token now.
Alright.
Yeah, as we go, just yeah. Thanks for letting us use it. It went off without a hitch, from what I could tell.
Poe will simply nod and smile, a crooked smile. You're welcome. And then he returns to his work.
Gruel smile back and get stuck at the door again because I can't fucking use doors on Foundry.
Alright, so
Did
now
you
that you
walk
got
into it?
that taken care of, anything else you guys would like to do?
Alright, we still got about like 4 hours to kill before we should start making our way. Anyone have any plans? Anyone have stuff they want to do? I mean, I think that was sort of the biggest thing we have on our docket. Make sure we're all stocked up. Oh, actually, consider above probably would be closer to like 3.5 hours, just because I forgot to account for the actual shopping time.
Are you sure you guys want to leave in the middle of the night? It's like almost 6 p.m. It will take like 6 to 12 hours for the
I forgot
tunneling machine.
time. I forgot time existed.
You're not on the next day yet. And it will take like 6 to 12 hours. Did you instruct them to start tunneling immediately, or are you gonna give a signal?
I probably would have been the latter. I first forgot that time is a thing that passes and that it is not one-to-one time. That it is not currently 1:25 p.m. in the world of Mistgard.
So when would you like to give the signal to tunnel? Also, if you want DG's input on stuff, he is listening, I think. So just let me know and I will convey it to him.
Yeah, DG, what do you think, DG?
Yeah, DG, what do you think, DG?
Oh, yeah, I should get these
Right.
two.
You may not be able to ask DG that question right now.
Yeah. Oh no, he's there.
Oh.
I'll just type it to him.
I do not need Vanishing Wayfinder. I have a
When it's being traded at all, the pop-up shows up for everyone because we all have control over each other's tokens and sheets.
I see.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
There you go. You get a nice, clean one. Nice and new.
I feel like, we're probably going to want to do it because we're probably going to want to go in the morning, especially since we're going to be driving, so it's not like we need to worry about when the airships start. So we're probably going to want to go in the morning, so probably have it be started overnight. Like, probably somewhere like 10 p.m.? That way, if it takes like the full 12, it's we get there at 10. It's fine. If it takes less, like it'll still be early enough in the day that it should be fine.
Yeah. So DG's suggestion was to give the signal to start tunneling while you're on your way there.
Well,
Because if it takes a couple of hours, you you can just hang around there while it's tunneling, and you'll be there when the tunneling finishes.
My line of thinking is like it probably would be better to have it be done over. Oh yeah, my line of thinking is it'd probably be better to have it be done overnight, because that way it's finished in the morning, and in the early hours of the morning there's like, you know, it's the middle of the desert, so it's already not exactly an inhabited area.
Alexa, turn off this.
But in the early hours of the morning, it's going to be even less inhabited.
Okay. Also,
That's my line of thought.
I did have certain plans for session today, but if DG's power is not able to come back in time, I'm probably going to have to adjust my plans.
Yeah, I mean, we are basically missing him right now, even if like he's here, but
full disclosure, I was planning on throwing you into combat to test your skills and stuff. If DG's not present, that's going to be a little difficult because you're all dual classed. And this would have been the first instance of being able to test your abilities, so I have to think about that a little bit.
DG's power, I demand you to come back on.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not a power thing anymore. It's now his headset not working.
Oh god damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's a little bit more difficult.
Anyway, for the moment, you guys may continue figuring out what the hell you want to do. Because I do need an answer.
Wow.
And it'll be open no, and the answer is even less inhabited. And if it finishes after later, and the spectrum will be away and there.
I got my stuff done. Is there anything y'all wanted to do?
Nothing really.
I mean, it's getting late. We should probably Fuck, did I eat?
You don't know if you ate.
Pretty sure I did. And one second, I'm trying to remember. He did eat. It's just Crew has been running. He had lunch as well. It's just also a problem of memory is difficult. Yeah, scatterbrain and memory is difficult when you're running on a few hours of sleep a week. So, you know, he's kind of trying to remember that right now.
GG will be back.
He's coming back.
Alrighty,
Nice.
excellent. So, yeah, no, you guys need to decide when you want this tunneling to get done.
Does anyone, while we're waiting on DG, does anyone have any other ideas aside from having the tunneling start, like having it go overnight?
I think overnight is fine.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
all in agreement? Sounds like all in agreement. If DG comes back and is vehemently against it, fuck him, he's outvoted.
Alright.
That's the point of democracy.
Alright, so... You're going to...
Yeah, like...
I'll just go with the assumption that you want to have the tunneling done overnight, and you'll give the signal, like, now-ish. Alrighty.
Yeah, my somewhere around, like, basically, like, 8-10 p.m. That way, you know, it's like, if it takes 12 hours, it's done early in the morning, we can get there, like, a bit after dawn, and it'll be there.
Okie doke. Oh, DG's back.
You agreed, DG?
Testing.
Sound good?
Everything
Yeah, you're-
alright?
Yeah, you're good.
Yay.
I can hear you. You're good.
Yeah, so yeah, DG, that plan sound good?
Sure. I heard
Alright, perfect. Let's do it.
Alright, so you have the
Alright,
evening to yourselves then. What would you guys like to do?
I guess we
Also,
can.
Flo, do me a favor, quick.
Yeah.
Kick me out, Foundry.
Oh, kick you out of Foundry? I don't know. Oh, wait, yeah, I can do that. Hang on. Kick. Bye-bye. There you go.
I can't rejoin.
There you go. I kicked you. There you go. You should be fine.
kick the DG.
Oh.
Kick like football.
Anyway, what would you guys like to do for the evening?
You
I guess we can keep on showing Pan around town.
have you been around here at all before?
No, most of my work kept me in Tortuga for the last while.
Yeah, and you seem like an all business type of guy, so I doubt you exactly went sightseeing when you got here instead of going straight to Doc. So might as well
what?
fix that now.
Sure.
What's the kind of shit you like to do for fun? If that's a thing you do.
I was gonna say, what is fun? At least in regards to Pent, because yeah, Pent is...
Yeah.
Pent is Pent.
Well, the funny answer is, I occasionally smith blades in my free time. I had a personal forge, before. Most certainly do not anymore. Probably already dismantled.
Tell you what, while we're here, let's go over to the industrial district. Let me show you around the tinkerer's workshop. There, it's obviously not all bladesmiths there, but if you're a smithy type of guy, there's some stuff there that might interest you. I know. I think I spent more time there than I did in my own house at some points.
Oh, what? You were a college student, weren't you?
I mean, well, yeah, most people are. College is sort of most people who try to do non-errant work would say it's fairly necessary.
Where you going?
I'm not saying I disagree with that. I was just asking a question. But that would make sense in that regard. Your work and your little friend's mate, was it? Proves as much.
Thanks. Who's like genuinely smiles at that? Yeah, he's sort of my still working on him and all, but definitely my my pride and joy right now. But
By kicking me, I still can't join the game. Okay.
weird. Yeah, definitely. Or you try like opening on a new browser if you have one.
Wow.
You're probably just gonna have to wait a bit, unfortunately. I already kicked you.
Oh, that's
I know.
TV.
Kick like football.
No,
Anyway,
you'll be fine.
so I guess you guys spend the evening showing Pent around town.
Yeah.
Showing him, what there is to do and such.
We take him to the club.
So, Pent, this is kind of an unusual situation for you in a lot of ways. The party, aside from, Ash's obvious kind of suspicion and low-key hostility, the party's actually been unusually friendly.
Yes.
You're not used to having friends.
Yeah.
Haven't had anybody like that around in a long time. At least without any ulterior motives, at least on your end.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little unusual having people be so forthcoming and friendly. Although that might just be you know, crew being crew.
True, that's possible.
Yeah. He's like the most high energy person in the party. Everybody else is fairly low key.
Ignore that. Ignore the a lot of yawning coming from him. Those yawns earlier were in character.
Yeah.
He's occasionally just like reaching for like a hidden cup of strange covered liquid that is definitely it's just coffee. It's just coffee.
Yummy, yummy coffee.
It's just
Alrighty.
coffee.
So you
Let's
guys
not
spend
pretend it's
the
anything else.
you guys spend the evening showing Pent around town and then turn in for the day.
Sure thing.
Yeah, where does Pent stay actually in town? Just the hotel, or do you guys want to
Yeah,
keep
probably.
an eye on him?
I'm throwing him on the couch.
Putting him on the couch
Yeah.
Putting him on the couch.
in the safe
Yeah,
house.
that's
I'm
fine.
guessing.
I mean, we did literally show him the way, so might as well. Like
True.
if he was still an enemy, like might as well just keep him there.
Yeah, keep your friends close, enemies closer.
Wait, you kind of drag Pent back to the safe house and just put him
Yeah.
up there?
I mean,
Give him a little
Yeah.
a blanket and a pillow so he can sleep on the couch. Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly.
I guess I gotta entertain guests here.
Begrudgingly.
all I could think of is Ash getting the pen, like you know those like really itchy blankets.
I think they would have top of the line blankets for guests at that house.
Also, you'd have Tyrion kind of overseeing stuff as well, so. And then,
Can't treat the guests bad while he's in there.
plus, I'd imagine, what's his name, Ichiro would be hanging around as well, so Pent's not exactly, completely, you know, on his own there.
Yeah, is he? All I'm imagining is like Ichiro's kind of just like fall asleep next to the like leaning on the wall, like you know, like anime protagonist sleep, except instead of personally leaning on the wall, he's just back in sword form, leaning against the wall. That's how he sleeps.
I never considered that, but that's actually not too bad. Anyway, so you guys decide to turn in for the day? Alright.
Alright, gonna have to wake up early tomorrow so that we can make it to the new hole in the desert.
You better go to sleep.
I will. Don't think I have any projects I need to work on right now. Wait. One. Alright, I'll go to sleep soon. There's just a couple things I need to do before. It's just a couple things. It'll be quick. Gotta get my practice in. Gotta.
Is anything going to burn down if you don't do it right now?
Well, no, but
End of discussion. Go to sleep.
Go bed.
fine.
But go sleep.
Trey
Go home. Go bed.
scowls at you, crew. Yeah, if you don't listen to what they say, I'm gonna curse you. I'm a ghost, I can totally do that, yeah.
Yeah, I'd buy it.
Oh, you know what? I'll thrown on a couple extra gold, or however much it is to buy a HUD. Just forgotten until now.
Oh yeah, sure, that's fine. Yeah, then you can see Trey.
Yeah, just like
And interact with him.
It's 20.
okay, that's fine.
Alright, so if
Wait.
you guys are gonna rest for the day, you can go ahead and click that on your sheet, the bed icon. I don't think you really need it, but hey, whatever.
I was
Anyways.
debating casting. Crew will just like after Trey says, Crew's gonna cast containment on Trey before he.
Wait, what?
Just like, if you don't go to sleep, I'm gonna. Who's just gonna look at him and just reach into his pocket, slide a small disc under him, and from that disc, a magic dome erupts to contain him for a minute.
Wait, you actually do that? Do you want to?
This would happen before he goes to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, after the threat of the curse. Just like,
Hang on.
yeah,
I
I'll
have
curse
to-
you. I'm a ghost. I could totally do that. So Crew's just gonna do that.
This is a reflex save, so I'm just gonna do that real quick and see if he manages to die. No.
I don't think he's making it.
Yeah, no,
You
he's
need a
not
crit
making it.
succeed for him to not get trapped.
Yeah, no, he gets trapped. He's from his sheet. He's low enough level that he would trap him easy.
I'll roll it anyways for funny. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it goes away after a minute, but for a minute he's just he's stuck in a hamster ball.
Yeah. Yeah, the minute
Yeah.
Trace sees that coming, he's like, "Oh fuck you!" and he gets cut off and trapped in a hamster
Yeah.
ball for a while.
It's only a minute, but Cruz just sticks his tongue out and just try to curse. Yeah, try to curse me from in there.
Okay.
You realize that just gives him more reason to curse you after he's out of there, right?
That's why you
Have to
better run away
agree.
quickly.
Good point. And he starts jogging, like speed walking to his room.
Yeah. Crew is long gone by the time the hamster ball wears off and Trey pops out of it. Alright, where is that son of a bitch? He looks around, Crew's gone. Oh, fuck.
He already
Right.
ran away.
Remind me to get revenge on him later. I don't know how, but I will. Floats
Sure
there,
thing.
Scowling. Whatever. See you in the morning, I guess. Train just floats off.
At some point late at night, there's just the sound of a maid scuttling back to get the disc before going back up. They're reusable, you know. It's rude to waste materials like that.
Alrighty. So you guys are going to rest for the night. Hang on, I need to check something. Where are my 100s at?
Uh-oh.
He's rolled. Uh-oh. 100s? We don't like
no.
100s.
It's Kimato's fault.
You're welcome.
Who has a scary dream?
Oh no, it's the curse.
Well, actually,
Just
no,
cursed.
I need to roll 2 of these.
Get cursed.
70-30. Pretty balanced.
Okay, so
I got a whole 100.
Alrighty, so for the first one, Kuminos, during the night, you haven't had any dreams or nightmares for the past little while. It's been something of a relief for you. But this time you do receive glimpses of a lot of different things. Brief images and sounds echoing in the darkness. And all of these things seemingly interconnected by pale strands of light? You're not sure. It looks almost plant-like, but teeming with life. It's hard to describe, but all you know is that everything seems interconnected somehow. But in terms of what specifically that means, you're not really sure. And then for the second one, repent.
Yes.
Yes. You've not had a lot of restful nights the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months, actually, but in the last couple of weeks, the nightmares have gotten worse. You remember not nearly everything, you remember enough, and enough that your own self-loathing and guilt continues to torture you. There's no rest or relief from the things that you've done. And there's only one thing that lingers in your mind throughout the visions of fire and death. Never forgive, never forget. And those words are somehow both yours and not yours at the same time. But that is the lingering sentiment that stays with you and badgers you constantly, regardless of whether you're awake or asleep. Alright. And that is what happens during the night. And you guys wake up, mostly well rested, prepare your journey for the day. I'm guessing at some point during the night, one of you is signaled to start the tunneling.
Yeah.
Where would you guys like to group up?
Let's
I mean, we are all in the same house, probably like the living room.
Alright.
yeah.
Or probably, the kitchen, so that we don't, like, forcefully wake up Penn, because he is literally sleeping there.
Oh, yeah.
We also need to bring Tyrion with us, so he needs to be there.
So let me bring you guys back to the safe house. Alright, now you're back.
Get on the couch.
My bird.
Yeah, when we wake up, Fru's gonna ask for an update on the tunnel. How's it going?
Whether it's done, almost done, we should come over.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 6, where never mind. Cancel that. Editors, cut that out. Yeah, like, how close to done is it?
When you request a status update from Solomon, you receive the reply that tunneling is estimated to be nearly done.
We can head over.
Yeah, Solomon says it's nearly done, so... let me just get some coffee to help wake up, and we should be on our way. And anyone else want any?
Sure.
No.
I'll stick with bread.
That way, Ash, you should probably go get Tyrion.
I'll check on him, see if he's ready to go. Do you mind us?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I didn't ask. I'm just saying hi.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Humanus is not really one for many words. Drifts to his usual corner.
Yeah. Fru makes a pot of coffee, pours like the entire, most of the pot into a into a canister for himself. Before pouring a cup for Doc.
Hilarious.
All right. Let's. All right. Think we ready? Where's Tyrion?
Ash went to go
Could be
get
that
him.
ring.
Ash is gonna knock on the door even though it's open.
Ash, peeking into the office area, you see Tyrion sitting behind the computer. You're not sure how long he's been awake for, but he seems to be, and what you know of him, he's a bit of an early bird, probably working. Ichiro is also just lounging around on the couch, hanging around. Tyrion glances up, and you knock at the door. All set.
Yeah, the tunnel's just about finished. We should be heading our way now.
Tyrion nods and starts shutting down the computer and gathering together his stuff from the desk and packing it up. Ichiro on the couch will stretch his limbs out, almost like a cat, and yawn. We heading out?
Yep.
It would seem so.
We're just gonna take a second to count everyone we have here and count the seats on the car and just realize, hey, wait a second.
It's fine.
All right, who's sitting on whose lap? Who doesn't say that? That's Furret talking.
Ash is gonna hand Tyrion a piece of toast.
Tyrion tilts his head with a wry smile. You know you're not a personal assistant anymore, right? You don't have to make breakfast for anybody.
It's just a piece of toast. You can have it if you want.
He shrugs. Sure, why not? Thank you, though. He shoves it in his mouth and starts munching away at it.
No.
Breezes past you into the hallway.
You coming, sir?
Ichiro nods. Stretches his arms out over his head. Sure, I could use the walk.
We're driving.
I think he meant the walk from the doorway.
Fair enough.
Okay. Before we go, though, some warnings. If you are an obvious-looking suit agent, do not reveal that you are to Solomon.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't introduce yourself as Pent.
Introduce yourself by your errant tag.
Well, I didn't plan to introduce myself as Pence to anyone. You weren't supposed to do that in the first place.
Just making it clear. That goes for Ichiro as well.
Yeah, Solomon kind of, if I remember correctly, he did kind of basically swear vengeance on all GenCorp and Suits agents, so...
Just be aware of that.
Yeah.
We can go now.
Alrighty, so...
Good pep talk.
Who's driving?
Tyrion's got a couple of vehicles that he can make use of, so traveling out there is not an issue.
How about I'll drive because it's my car. It's my van.
Tyrion, the soccer mom, bringing his kids to soccer practice in the middle of the desert.
I think
Alright.
I'll
Hell of a,
Mercedes.
hell of a
minigun.
soccer practice.
Yeah, you know, it's endurance training. If you can survive the desert, you can survive running.
Aw. So you guys start making the drive out there, and it's familiar territory for you guys. I mean, you've seen it from the air. It's a lot different from the ground. From the air, from like the airship, it looked very desolate but majestic somehow. From the ground, it's just desolate. It's just long stretches of scrubland and sand and mountains. It's very
It's-
boring to look at and really dusty.
It's so flat with the occasional mesa.
Yeah, it's very flat with the occasional mesa, and there's not really a lot there. And you make the drive out towards the northern foothills. You've made this actual drive before with Miyari, and it was boring then, it's boring now. So not much difference.
At least we're hydrated.
At least you're hydrated and you're in a vehicle, so...
With the AC on, yep.
Yeah, with actual AC. Miyari had a Jeep, so it didn't really have much in terms of AC. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. One of you is missing. There we go.
Did you forget mate again?
I did. I always forget mates.
Hilarious.
And
Accurate.
then... Alrighty, one moment. I will swap maps. And let me grab a bit of music I haven't used in a long time. I think it's this one.
Well, welcome to the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, welcome to the middle of nowhere. In the middle of
Although
the
we know
desert.
there's something below.
Yeah, so you guys have been here. Not this specific area, but you've been here before. The mountain ridges around you seem vaguely familiar, but yeah, it's somewhat familiar. You drive out to the designated spot that Solomon pinged you. It's still some distance away from the mine entrance where you guys were previously. You assume that's probably somewhere on the other side of the ridge, like some miles away. But this shouldn't be too far.
Back again. Never thought I'd actually be. I never thought I'd actually be making the journey to go back on purpose.
Would you rather us go back in the cave and have the floor collapse on us again?
No, I'd just rather not be here at all, really, but
Traumatizing memories and all that, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you did kind of look squeamish when all that blood was on the floor.
Yeah!
Trust me,
Yeah.
it's worst when most of the blood on the floor is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Judging from the look of this, it looks like an old collapsed tunnel in front of us.
Well, there's no way we could have got through that if we decided to use the elevators.
Yeah. This is supposed to be where the tunnel's gonna come out, so...
So you probably shouldn't be standing right next to it.
Well, Commodus walks over and he puts the side of his head to the rock to actually see if he can hear anything going on with like the vibrations on the other side yet.
You there, Fo?
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, let me check. How far does your tremor sense extend? I forgot you had that again.
Let me take a look. See, I gotta look at my different things that give me the things.
Oh, it's uncanny awareness, I believe.
Oh, you gain motion sense
That's
as imprecise out
motion.
to 30 feet
Oh, so yeah, you can.
through vibration and air movement.
Oh,
Oh.
that's just better tremor sense.
So yeah, you have tremor sense as well. So 30 feet. Oh, let me see. 30 feet would be how far?
I mean,
Oh, it's like not very far, but also still kind of far.
Well, through solid rock, that's pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah, through solid rock, it's pretty impressive. Roll me a perception check, please. Let me see how much further you can sense.
Okie dokie.
He's perceiving.
26.
He's perceiving.
Oh, not bad, not bad. With a 26 Q minus, being able to sense vibrations through solid rock is both easy and difficult. Easy in the sense that rock transmits sound pretty well, so it's easy to feel. It's difficult in the sense that you're still kind of new at that particular aspect of your extrasensory perception. You can feel vibrations in the rock. Yeah, you can sense vibrations in the rock, but you're not sure if it's just, normal shifts in the earth or if you can actually sense the tunneling. It's hard to tell.
Well, I would imagine that if it's that imprecise, the tunneling is not right at the end right now.
Yeah, it's not right at the end. You can feel rumbles in the dirt, but you can't really pick out specifically what the cause might be.
Well, at the very least, I don't believe the tunnel is going to be completed in the near future. Or at least in the next few moments. So I believe we have a little bit of time before it's actually completed.
okay.
Does this cactus have fruit on it?
Roll me. Actually, no, you can see it. Yeah, it's got some fruit growing on it and flowers.
Are you sure you want to eat wild cactus fruit?
Yeah, it's still fruit. They use.
Can I do a medicine check to see if that's healthy?
Sure, medicine or nature would work.
I'll do nature then. It makes more sense. 23.
With your nature check, Doc, desert survival probably fairly well. You work out here a lot. You've had to rescue people out here a lot. When it comes to cacti and edible stuff that comes from cacti, you can survive off of it, but it probably wouldn't taste very good. It's mainly for water content. In terms of taste, they're not very tasty. They taste very green. And they're a little spongy. But you can eat them.
They're good.
You can eat them perfectly fine. It's just not going to taste very good. Also, there's spines, so you got to remove those before you eat anything.
They're good for water content, but unless you're like desperate for survival, you wouldn't really eat one.
They use thievery to pluck it out without the touching the thorns.
Yeah, no, you can. Yeah, no, you can just like pluck one off.
Don't want to hurt myself. 24.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. You don't get pricked by any cactus needles.
He'll just idly start pulling out the thorns and going to the side while he waits.
As long as we don't stand right in front of the rock, we should be fine.
Yeah. You said it was a laser, right?
It is a laser, yes.
Well,
Yeah, so honestly, I avoid standing within sight of the within a straight line of the rocks, just in case. Don't know how. Can't remember how strong the laser itself was. I didn't exactly get the closest look at it, and it's been a while.
it was pretty big. It was pretty sizable. I do
I
know
guess
there was
we
a tank down there.
there was a tank down there, yeah.
While you
Yeah,
guys are
that's
waiting
fun.
around, it's early in the morning and late in the year, but the sun is still really hot. And behind you, off to the side, you can actually see Tyrion just kind of fanning himself in the shade of a rock.
And how's Ichiro holding up?
Ichiro is fine. He's a sword. He's a sword person.
fine.
He's not bothered by heat or cold. Well, maybe heat, but not so much. Not so much this kind of heat.
You're doing all right over there.
You talking to Tyrion?
Mm-hmm.
He'll nod over at you. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I have a lot of ways to keep myself cool.
You just wait in the car. The AC on.
You could do that.
He makes a face. And risk killing the battery? Yeah, no thanks.
I think we'll be fine.
There's plenty of batteries down there anyways. You can I think you're free to use the AC.
Speaking of things down there, Crew's gonna reach into his bag and pull out some of the ice elemental shards. Just hold one against his neck to cool off. Also a new day, so let me just remind.
You could also just summon an ice wisp.
Yeah, I was planning on doing that after a bit of time. Ice Wisp
Icy
probably
friend.
probably wouldn't be too happy about being in the heat, but if it's only out for a bit, it'd probably be fine. Gather up if you're getting a bit warm. I'm gonna. Crew reaches into his bag and pulls out a.
Oh.
Yay!
Summon an ice wisp.
Wisps.
Yeah,
Okie doke. Let me pull one of those out.
I forgot. One of us has an ice elemental affinity, right?
Yeah, Doc does.
Doc.
Oof. Ice wisp. It flutters
First-
its icicle wings and lets out a weird, kind of tinkling sound. Seems pretty happy. Well, mellow but happy. Pent, you've seen a water wisp before. Finny had one before. This looks very different. Ice Wisps just starts hanging around, trying to help people
Go
cool
ahead.
off.
Go to Tyrion.
Stairs.
Hello.
Meh.
Hey, little buddy. Sorry for bringing you out. It's just we could use your help in not burning out here.
bobs up and down in a nod. Hi.
Thanks, little buddy. Go pets the ice wisp.
Makes something akin to a purring sound, very high-pitched purr. I'm very pleased with itself. Stares at Pent.
He'll stare back.
Right?
Oh. Even though we need to cool off and wait, I wouldn't relax too much. Don't know if these vibrations will attract any creatures nearby. We are kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, there were like, what, snake? Are there desert snakes?
Yeah.
Scorpions exist. Yeah.
Snakes,
right?
scorpions, there's
Even though it's a giant variety.
There's probably larger things too out in the desert that you guys have heard of. What would errants in this region be taking care of a lot? A lot of the cave scorpions, the blah blah blah. What are the things that you guys fought before in the caves? I forgot.
The crabs.
Oh,
The crabs.
yeah, the
yeah.
crabs.
Yeah, the
But they're only
crystal
in caves.
crabs.
I'd say like
I mean, like
giant
stuff is just in the
centipedes.
desert.
Yeah, no, like even in the
Yeah,
desert, like
giant
you know,
sandworms.
probably sandworms. Yeah, I think. What are the big things? They look like giant beetles, rock beetles. I don't know. There's a lot of big things in the desert, but a lot of the more dangerous stuff, like super dangerous stuff, gets taken care of by higher ranked errants. You guys don't deal with that sort of thing.
Yeah, but I'm
there
just,
are-
I'm just worried
Unless-
the vibrations will attract
There
some.
are rumors of dragons out in the desert too, but they haven't been seen in a long time.
How about we go and find one? I want to wrestle it.
A great serpent. You want to go find one of those?
I want to wrestle it.
Oh.
I mean, there are dragons that live off of eating rocks. So would like a desert be like a pool of like, I don't know, like a pool of M&Ms or NMNs?
Anemone.
You guys hang around there for what seems like a while, and eventually an hour passes, hour and a half, and all of a sudden you feel the rumbling beneath your feet grow subtle at first and then much more noticeable, almost to the point where it feels like an earthquake. And the pebbles beneath your feet start rattling.
I think it's coming now.
I think that's him. I recommend getting out of the way.
Gonna move here.
Watch out for an explosion of some kind.
And
You know what? I'll stand behind you. How's that sound?
and Crew's gonna flip down his goggles to stop sand from getting into his eyes.
You know what? I'll just take hold of you. That way, if anything does come flying at us, I can get us out of the way.
You know what? That is rather thoughtful of you. I was about to make a snide comment, but thank you.
Aww. The rumbling becomes increasingly violent, and all of a sudden, the collapsed rock wall in front of you, just explodes outward. And
Now that's a loud noise.
none of you are within range, so I don't think you'd be in any danger. Yeah. If you're in front of it, I'd have you make reflex saves, but you're fine. And it kicks up a huge dust storm of sand and a spray of rock, and in the midst of all that, you see the flicker of red lasers flashing out from the cloud. But you also hear something else amid the rumbling that doesn't sound like it belongs to a machine.
I was worried this would happen.
And out from the tunnel spews the dark shapes of what looks like creatures. Oh, so give me one moment here. Let me pull these out. Okay.
What desert creature have we disturbed today? Oh, great, magma scorpions.
Babies.
Hey.
Aren't they adorable? Look at them.
And
Yes. Monkatavia.
Oh, great.
boop.
And a giant
Oh,
centipede.
Fuck, I
Look
forgot
at
to cover my
him.
mouth!
Oh, fuck.
Just a little guy. It's his birthday.
Not so little.
Well,
guy.
he's about to have a really shitty birthday.
I don't know. He just found a bunch of snacks. I feel like that's pretty cool.
Just found a bunch of snacks.
Snack that,
Fortunately,
the
there's
snack
snacks
that lets you
fight
back errands.
You think I'm a snack?
I mean, you've got that twink energy.
Oh.
Appreciate it.
So I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative, please.
First combat.
Holy shit,
yeah,
how do we do
first
that?
combat back. Woohoo.
As we go into initiative, I want to ask, do the creatures relate to my lead of, will anything stop us from getting into the tunnel?
I mean, you had your lead set to the tunnel, so yeah, I'd say it
I don't
applies.
have the top bar, so I can't set myself into combat.
Did I do it as stealth if I'm not in
Yeah,
like
sure.
in the cloud of dust that's been
Yeah.
kicked up?
Actually, yeah, I'll allow that. I'll let you use stealth for your roll.
Miss GM, I need you to put me in the encounter tracker.
Oh, sure.
32.
I have no top bar.
Oh, you can right click on your token, and then you can
Right
do it
click
with
Yeah.
the little
right click
sword and
close
shield.
to
Oh,
it.
right,
Sword
I
and
forgot.
shield.
Bi-weekly game moment.
I mean, it's also our first initiative. Like,
Can you? That probably should be fine. If anything isn't very different. 26.
Alright, so. Ash, you rolled higher than the centipede and scorpion, so they don't notice you're there.
Let's go.
Yeah. You still get sneak attack on them anyway, so. Alright, so let's get started with combat. Alright.
Alrighty. Let us just move. I believe I can make it to here. And is rage a free action or is it take an action to do
Rage is
rage?
one action.
Free.
however,
free for
as
you?
a full class barbarian, you rage when you roll initiative, so long as you are not wearing heavy armor.
Yeah, no, Ash is fine, I think.
Yeah, the quick tempered is a feature that barbarians get post remaster.
I do have quick tempered.
So you just need to drag rage on yourself. That's it.
Okay. Did I do it?
I don't see it.
Yeah, you just drag the rage condition onto yourself, or the rage effect onto yourself.
Thanks.
Just it might be good to just do the use rage.
Yeah, I see click
Click,
rage.
like
use.
click the action.
This one?
Yeah, then drag on yourself.
That's the feat.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, there you go.
alright. And then I will attack. Let's see.
Remember to target.
Target. And I don't even have the weapons drawn. Hold on.
He's throwing.
I'm throwing.
Well, no, he's stabbing.
Plus
Boo.
5 destroying. Oh, I guess that's it. Hold on.
Ah, I'm scared.
Jump scare.
Oh, there it is. And oh, I missed.
You missed. Oh no.
Critical miss.
Tragic.
Wait, that hit does not seem right.
That
plus
hit
5?
is very wrong.
Wait, what?
Interesting.
Yeah, it says you're untrained in that for some reason.
Would
Oh,
you-
that's because he's using Severing Shadow, an advanced weapon.
Oh,
No.
that would do
Oh
it.
god. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh
What
yeah.
weapon are you using?
The Severing Shadow.
The special one we got.
Oh. Oh, the dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is an advanced weapon.
Hmm.
You gave that to us for loot.
Oh, you should be trained in it. Hang on.
Are they a rogue?
Yeah, he's a
They're
rogue.
barbarian. Not inherently, no. They should not, actually.
Hmm.
Only fighters get natural proficiency in advanced weaponry. And even then, it's usually a stage behind their other weaponry, so kind of defeats the purpose.
Hmm. I will handle that later. You're gonna have to switch your weapons, unfortunately.
I'm gonna throw an unarmed attack.
I mean, I think I
Okay.
can fix
I
it
mean,
right
you
here.
have the Void Needle. You're
Oh yeah, I do. Hold on.
yeah,
Let
and
me-
Stormfront. You have many weapons.
Let me use
Yeah, Void Needle, that'll work.
Void Needle.
I think.
24 is the miss.
Just Severing Shadow won't work. Void Needle will.
That's still a miss. Oh, I forgot. What do I press for sneak? I guess sneak attack only works if you get it off, right?
You have
Yeah,
to hit.
sneak attack only matters when you hit. The off guard should be automated. So, but it won't pop up if it doesn't matter. So,
Yeah, it's a miss.
Alright.
And
Move
I mean,
it.
you have a hero point.
Yeah, we're good.
Alright, Doc, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Aha, yes, I see. It has been so long since I played Investigator.
You are
Oh, no.
full dual class Magus and Investigator now, so.
I am, but that doesn't change the fact that I must be an investigator. So I would like to devise a stratagem, recall knowledge.
Okie doke. Which one?
The big centipede.
The centipede? Alright, so. That would be nature.
Nature. I will do a nature check.
That is a success. So. It has. The following abilities that you can identify. You may identify
could've
one.
moved. Follow up assault.
Undulate.
That's too late. But I know now.
Like trample means it's gonna try and run over us, definitely.
Mhm.
But I really want to know if it has any weaknesses.
Oh, you can identify that too. But it
I
doesn't
want
have
to
any.
know. Okay. I just want to use it on that. To know if there are any weaknesses. Now I'll
there
do the
aren't any.
actual device. The actual lead device as stratagem. Yeah. Yeah. 13. I think that hit, right?
It's likely that a 13 on the roll would hit.
Likely, yeah.
What's your intelligence mod?
+4.
No, that's not. It doesn't hit.
The 13's the number rolled on the dice, like without the
Yeah.
modifiers.
That still doesn't hit.
Well, it'd be like 16
It would be a
plus-
30.
It'd be 16 plus 13.
Okay, see, I'm gonna need you to have to actually do attack rolls, because otherwise I'm gonna have to math
Yeah,
in relative
yeah.
time.
I mean the thing. Devise isn't supposed to automatically tell you if you hit or not. Devise just lets you see the dice roll and you infer if it would hit or
well,
not from
I'm
that.
going to need you to make me attack rolls. That way I can actually
Okay.
see
Like
whether
that.
or not it hits like that.
The
Because it's easier
We
for me, okay?
We understand for it. We don't need to get going on it.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm being an ass about it. I'm just telling you what's
Little bit.
simpler for me.
Yes. Yeah, and I want to
Okay.
add that with Devise, it, as you can see in the attack roll there, it will
Mhm.
say if it hits once it's
Yeah.
actually rolled.
I was trying to see how to activate that, but I got it.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's a hit. So that means I'll actually hit something. And as for that, I would like to activate. You know, I think I want a spell strike.
Okay, doke. What would you like to do?
I'd like to spell strike Rhymes Flick.
Oh, that's a new one. So.
And I do have the ranged spell strike thing, so
Yep.
the burst will appear on the creature itself.
Okay.
You just go like I can only hit one scorpions, so like that.
Okay. So, I'll get both of these guys to do a reflex save.
Yes. We'll handle this first.
Oh, they both rolled exactly the same. Okay.
Hilarious.
Either way, this
So
is a
they
success.
will take, I believe, 3. So half of 3.
And
That's some low
then
damage.
Your normal attack damage as well.
And then my normal attack damage. I'll roll that now. On the giant centipede. There we
So-
go.
One thing you do notice is when it comes to the scorpion, your spell damage seems to be more effective.
They are weak to cold because they are made of magma.
Yeah, you see a hiss of steam kick up when the ice attack hits the scorpion. It shrieks.
Mhm.
We need some ice.
So that was a normal attack plus spell strike, so that should be my whole turn, right?
Yep.
No, you still have an action.
You still have
One
an
action. Okay then. Last action, I'm just gonna.
You run.
No. I want to be near Pent, actually. Well, Pent's probably gonna move up to hit anyway, so.
Also, I'll put the burst back because that area is difficult terrain.
Oh, it is. Sure thing.
There we go. I got it. It's back up.
Last action, I will. I'll move down here a bit. That's it. Enter.
Alright, it is now Pent's turn.
Wow. And hey, game for HP. Already had tax HP though. Alright, we will. One action. Move 25, Boots of Bounding Moment. Second. Well, we will. Right. Yeah. Second action, will strike.
That is a hit.
And. Oh, damn, that's pretty good.
Alrighty. It is slightly less effective against the Scorpion, but you still do a decent chunk of damage to it.
Ice Fire Rune immediately fights fire as enemies. Pain Pekka moment, it's fine. Last action, we will raise a shield. You do.
Alright, it is the big centipede's turn.
That looks pretty scary.
Okay, so... Ooh, this thing's fast, holy shit. 1 second. Who am I going to run the fuck over?
Just gonna trample one of y'all.
Pick him.
Oh, Jesus, double its speed. Okay. One moment. I need to measure some stuff.
Pick
Now
this
run
guy.
over him.
Pick
Run
this
over
guy.
him. Run over him.
Oh, it's this guy.
Oopsie.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
So that'll be 40.
So he's mathing.
Oh.
80.
Question.
Yeah,
What's your question?
Yeah, what's your question?
Did what it just use have the move trait?
It did actually. Oh yeah, I think you get a reaction.
I have a reactive strike, so
you
it
do.
stopped like
Alright.
around here somewhere. Or
Yeah.
a minimum next to me, a minimum 5 feet next to me.
Well, if you crit,
So-
it stops it, but if you
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah,
It
crit.
Make your attack.
Yeah,
Crit.
I didn't target it, but I don't think a 28 crit.
It is a hit though, so you get to do
It is a
damage.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
Yeah,
Let's
so
go.
the centipede,
15.
with surprising speed for its size, starts zooming around the canyon and runs over Pent, Doc, and Crew. So you guys can actually make reflex saves for that. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got to assume also hits mate.
It also hits mate, yeah.
okay. Might pull up reflex.
Success, fail, success, success. So Crew's the only one that fails.
About
Up
that.
here.
I
He hero pointed it.
Damn.
Oh yeah, never mind. You're fine. So you guys take.
We're all gonna see.
You guys take half of this damage. So hang on.
Oh, I could have. Yeah, I didn't have it. Oh. Damn it. Oh well.
So half of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Works for me.
And that'll be its turn. Oh wow, that seems so little. 8 damage. Ouch.
Where's the truck when you need it?
Where is the
Where's the
truck?
truck?
Need it.
A truck would have done more damage than that centipede.
Oh. The scorpion. Hmm. What's the speed here? Scorpion's going to. Actually, no, it's gonna stay here. But then. It's going to. Do a tail sting against Ash.
Ouchie.
That is a hit.
Does nimble dodge work against that?
Actually, yeah,
it would not.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't do anything for that. It's just a normal hit. Ugh.
Nimble dodge will only make that S26, which still hits your AC.
I'm also gonna need you to make a fortitude save, please.
And fortitude.
Fort save.
37.
That is, I believe, a crit success. You're fine.
Alright.
Yeah, so Ash, as the scorpion stings you, you feel like a burning sensation, but you manage to shake it off. You're fine. Everything's fine. So that's its first action. Second action, it's going to a magma spit at. Can I actually hit you? Hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna magma spit Q minus that map.
What? What'd I do?
You
Hey
just
Ash, that's a
stand
ranged
there.
attack.
Oh, it is a ranged attack.
Oh yeah, you get a reactive strike on it.
Mm-hmm. Does this one happen at map, or is it just like full?
No,
No, it's
no
just-
map.
Okay. And we'll try. Can I hero point this?
Up to you.
Yeah, if you want to.
35. 35.
That
good.
is- That is a hit, not a crit, so the attack still goes through. And it's still a miss anyway, damn it!
Lamo. Can't touch the stain in it.
This is the I rolled the damage, right?
Yeah, you roll damage.
Oh shit.
Jesus, what the fuck?!
How are you
Should've
getting
tried to
sneak
hit
on
me.
that?
Wow, okay.
Okay.
That's what you get. It's called karma. Shouldn't have tried to touch me.
Jesus, wow, okay.
Alright.
Ash is two of the biggest damage dealers. Like,
I guess I'm finally using the right weapons.
yeah, you need a non-agile finesse weapon. A rapier is perfect for you.
And the magma screen's actually gonna shift back a little bit this way.
Is it striding then?
Eh. Nah, it's shifting.
Well, it can't.
I use my reaction.
I mean, it,
He uses
oh,
reaction.
yeah, you
already,
use-
So yeah, so it's
yeah,
moving
it
back.
doesn't matter. Yeah, I was just saying that because it
it's
can't step because it's in difficult terrain.
It's moving. All right, crew, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
All right, we're gonna have a lot of different free actions here. Start of my turn, I'm going to use Clockwork Celerities to be quickened so I can command mate. Let me roll that unstable. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Summons Pot of Greed.
Right, mate's going to. Mate will stride over here, get in the way of make it so that it's get in the way a bit, and then it's going to. Then mate's going to strike. That'd be this one. Wait, Sorry, I forgot how Inventor works. Bait isn't going to strike yet. Because there are a couple things I'm going to do first. First, I'm going to try to overdrive.
We gotta get used to everything again. It's fine. Of course you crit excessive.
Right, that's looking nice. Let me drag it onto mate as well. And then Crew's also going to use a free action. Lingering Composition. Virtuosic Performer applies here for sure. And he should have an item bonus, but that's not being applied, so I'm just gonna... From his staff. So I'm just gonna add that in now. Here's your Lingering Composition. That is standard DC for level 8.
Looking it up.
That is a success. Standard DC is 22.
Nice.
So which means that this
that's
next
24. But continue.
either way success.
Yeah.
Which makes this Courageous Anthem,
Lasts for 3 turns.
and that does hit everyone. Perfect.
Oh god, that aura effect, Lamau.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of that immediately. So everyone drag Courageous Anthem onto yourselves.
Gotcha.
Yahoo!
You will have to change the duration yourself, though.
Yeah. Now mate's going to roll that attack and hit the thing. Alright. Here's the damage.
Is that on the centipede?
Yeah, Centipede.
Oh no. Hyper needs steel. Damn it. Oh.
That's 30 damage on it.
Alright. And for my last free action, I'm going to devise a stratagem on the Centipede.
This is gonna be chaotic.
Alright, go ahead, roll your
Yeah, a little bit.
devise. Roll it as
10.
an attack roll, please.
It's how the thing works. Just
Yeah.
give them time to do the thing, please, foe.
Yeah. Yeah, like now when I click attack... Oh, that didn't automatically do... Oh, I was untargeted for some reason,
Jack.
I think. Like... God fucking... Let me try... There we go, now Devise is on there. There.
Alright, that is
Are
a
we just
hit.
moving?
So, same as before. If you want to identify stuff. Oh no, wait, you're not identifying anything. Never
Yeah.
mind. Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, I do not have that feat, I just get the attack.
Okay, now that's the damage. Alrighty.
And despite doing 6 different things, that is all 3 of my actions.
Jack. Alright, bring it, Scorpion.
Okay. It's time for the other scorpion.
Sweet.
Oh. Alright, you spent your reaction already, so you don't have it. Haha. Okay.
I did, yes.
So, who's in range? Okay. It is going to... Oh shit, they're all too far. Okay.
You'd have to tumble. And you're not 2 spies as larger than me, so you can't just walk through me.
Yeah. So... No, I can still make it. Okay. It's gonna go this way. It's going around you, not through. I can still make it. And then it's going to, for its second action...
As it approaches, I'm going to cast a spell.
What kind of spell is that?
What is that?
A reaction spell. As it strides, it has to make a will save, and if it fails, it has difficult terrain on its approach. If it critically fails, it moves somewhere else.
Oh,
Funny.
huh. That is interesting. Okay.
Useful reaction spell, wow.
That
Large
is
spell.
a fail, so...
Alright.
That's like half, so it only gets about this far. You know what? I'm still gonna spend the double actions to move. And then for the last one, I will sting you.
Sting me? No.
And fortitude save, please. Does 36 hit your AC? Yeah, it does. I think that's a crit.
That's a crit.
That's a crit.
That is a crit fall.
Uh-huh. Do you want to take that, or,
Take it. I'll take it. I nailed
Okay.
it.
Living dangerously, I see. Also, fortitude save, please.
Yep. I will once I do the damage on myself like that.
That's a lot of damage.
And I will.
Yeah, it's a
roll
crit.
You're also going to
fortitude
take
save.
2d6 persistent fire damage.
I will. That's bad.
Oh,
Here's my fort save.
Do you make that save? I think that's a crit success. Hang on. No, it's not. It's a success. You're fine. Hang on. Let me check. And a success.
If it's for a poison, nothing happens on a success.
It is actually not.
Yeah, normally how poison works is that on a fail, you get to stage 1. If you crit fail, you immediately go to stage 2.
Okay, yeah, no, you're fine.
Ouchie, that hurt a
you're
lot.
fine.
still standing.
I'm in pain.
That is its turn.
Alrighty.
Kuminos is up.
I'm going to target the bigger one. I'm going to endeavor to cast Enfeeble upon it.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
That is a fortitude save. Oh my god, what?
Nat one.
Oh my god! That is a crit fail!
Wow. Well, we know it's fort safe for all of the other. Well, 2 weeks it lives because session's ending soon.
Wow, okay, so
Enfeebled
it's
3.
enfeebled 3. I am going to be failing hard at a lot of stuff now, damn it.
Oh, that for a minute? Ooh.
Enjoy.
Ugh,
Don't worry, it
wow.
won't last a minute. It'll die long before then.
Yeah, it's gonna die long before that.
I'm gonna just
Wow.
kind of scoot my Tuchus.
Hey, take my bird with you.
I think that's like close enough to go.
Run
That
away.
was insane.
I'm doing my part.
Oh,
True, you
yeah!
are.
Just realized you're fighting bugs.
I'm doing my part. We're fighting bugs in the desert.
Wow.
Oh, okay. It's my turn. Action command piece.
Where's Peace? Oh, yeah, Peace
they're
is
right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have them fly away.
Just away.
Yeah. I'm gonna have them go to Kaminos.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why?
Bird. Bird.
Babysit the bird.
Babysits Kuminos.
And then for me, take another movement. I think I'll leave that thing in its difficult terrain. and attack this one.
And now we're flanking the giant bug.
Oh.
And attack. And,
Guard makes that hit.
That is a hit.
and
You're welcome.
27.
Jesus. And it's taking persistent bleed damage. Oh my god.
Alright, and I end my turn. Oh,
You're still
what was
taking
that?
persistent fire. You're taking persistent fire damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Elmike rolls it, so you're fine.
Automatically rolls it, automatically gives the damage.
Alright, Doc, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. I am ouchy right now, so I'm just gonna stride away probably. Actually, I'm gonna Doctor's Visitation away. Because I can do that. We'll probably end session after this turn anyways, but yeah.
We'll go through the last couple of, I guess... Yeah, if possible. Yeah, no, we'll end after your turn. Yeah, we're good.
No, Doctor's Visitation, treat
Next
wound
time.
myself.
Bad.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
That.
Actually, we'll end
that,
after
that.
Pent's turn, because then it'll just be the centipede and scorpion. That's
That's
easier to remember.
I'm about to say, I'm a marshal with
Yeah.
pretty honest action economy.
27 healing. There we go. That's one action, so next action I will actually do the device this time on the Scorpion. Let me just roll that by myself. Yeah, so if how device works now in Foundry, you don't have to calculate a thing.
Oh, okay.
So it is easy on you. Just gotta do this. That's a 4.
I don't think that would have hit.
Might I recommend attacking a different creature so that you don't use that 4?
Well, no.
Probably, yes. There's a big rock between me and the centipede, so I have to move again. It's fine.
You actually can use it instead of like skill stratagem instead.
I could use a skill stratagem, yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing is it's been forever since I read up on those.
Basically, it's an additional +1 to skills that relate to the one you targeted.
I don't need that. I'm just gonna stride up here. And shoot the centipede. One action. I gotta go in my sheet again. Pistol. This will not have intelligence. That's a crit
Oh
anyway.
jeez, you still crit it anyway?
Oh my goodness.
Lamau.
Who needs intelligence?
I don't get strategic strike though. That's unfortunate. But
That's still a fair bit of damage.
it still is a fair bit of damage, yeah. And boom.
Oh my god,
God.
what?
You're
Hey,
Pretty
funny.
good.
That's why I told you to use a gun, motherfucker.
Fatal.
Lamau.
Fatal D10.
Oh my god.
Fatal moment.
Yeah, Alex, found my
Fatal
crits.
moment. Could have used them in AV, you asshole.
But yes, that's all I can do this turn. So we'll end session there, I guess.
No, actually, no, Pen. We'll do
No.
Pens.
We've still got time.
Yeah, we've got a bit of time. You know, we'll do Pens.
You have
turn
4
and then end
minutes.
Don't fucking scam me out of my turn.
Okay.
Asshole.
you could probably kill the centipede
Alright.
then.
Oh, good, it auto healed me. Where are you? Oh, you're over there. No, where are you? I legitimately don't know where you are, Doc. Oh,
I'm
you're
right
over there.
here.
He's over to the left.
Sorry, my character sheet was covering it.
I already healed myself, so I'm good.
I don't suppose Trey counts for flanking, does he?
No, he
Trey
doesn't.
does not.
He's just a
Okay.
little guy. He just...
Something.
No, but Ash has
something
gang
that
up.
Something that needed to be asked. Okay, this is gonna be really stupid, but it will hit both of them. Okay, I'm going to one action shift imminence to my shield to mirrored Aegis. And I am then going to use my last 2 actions to spark transcendence, ringing challenge. I don't know why the fortitude save is broken. That's supposed to be DC 24.
24. Okay.
And I'm going to be enacting it in a. Does that hit? Yeah. Okay, it barely doesn't hit. Mate will get caught in the crossfire. I am sorry for this.
Yeah.
But
That's
it is
fine.
an AOE. Okay, that was
24
a
fort save, you said?
Yeah, 24 DC 24 fort save. So that crits. And that also crits.
Doesn't the scorpion have to make it as well?
Yay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, that
where
was-
is it?
Okay, that was made fort save. God damn it.
Oh no.
Okay. My bad for
Everyone's
trying to
rolling
do
high.
something cool. Alright, sorry. Go fuck myself.
Yeah, that was a bad turn and you should feel bad.
I agree. That was a dog shit turn. I will fucking, as I shift spark transcendence, I will shift from mirrored aegis to scar of the to gleaming blade, and Dancer in the Seasons will proc, I believe. No, the Radiant will proc. First time actually doing that. Okay. Does the mate count as an ally?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So he gets the heal for.
He cannot, as he is a construct, he will not restore hit points.
Okay, then tell me that, Madge.
You asked if he was an ally.
Yes,
Not-
because it says heal an ally for fucking 2+ double level. Mad.
He's gonna try to heal him. Like, oh, what happened?
Alright. Okay. Beyond that, then, Dancer in the Season also procs. I have Spark Transcendence, so I gain 10 HP equal half my level. Okay, that will end my turn.
Alright. I think this is a good place for us to stop for today because Cole's gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Yep,
And
there's-
we'll continue this
What's up with
next
time?
time. It'll be pretty quick next time.
Yeah, it'll be
Alright.
great.
Should we? We're gonna need much bigger fights that are good to prove a challenge to us. For the
Oh, this
level
is just a
pushing on our
trial
side
for
now.
stuff. It was supposed to be pretty quick.
This is
Yeah,
a reminder of our
Alright,
stuff,
I
which
gotta run. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Bye.
everything. Bye. Whee!